Okay, my name's Sam Tilley. I'm the Country General Manager here at OMRON UK and Ireland, and today is our first discussion around the topic of sustainable manufacturing, and we're going to break that down to a series of talks to really give our view on what is sustainable manufacturing and the key elements that we all have responsibility to take ownership of and really contribute to a better society for all. So why is sustainable manufacturing so important? Well, sustainability is all about the future. I think that's a fact that we can all appreciate, and it's about protecting our planet, which is fast becoming a priority for many businesses, or all businesses in effect. Consumers look to sustainable brands, and brands reach for sustainable manufacturers. 1 in 3 consumers claim to have stopped purchasing certain products or brands because they had ethical or sustainable concerns about them. So now more than ever, businesses need to adapt a sustainable approach to future-proof their services, their operations and their products. Adopting a sustainable manufacturing approach has also been seen a long-lasting positive impact on our planet, so protecting our earth, the environment, and also strengthening us from a humanity perspective, so all living things. In my opinion, sustainability is about the ability to exist, develop and create without compromising natural resources for the future. So they should be carefully used and carefully resourced to ensure future generations have the present quality of life and can live happily and healthily for the future. When we look and think about sustainability, I always kind of view it from 3 different subsectors, or 3 different pillars if you like. These 3 different pillars combine a more of a holistic approach and all have very different dimensions, and we can spend some time kind of explaining our approach to that. So manufacturers should consider these 3 different pillars really to understand the impact they can have and how they can make positive changes within their businesses. So over the course of the next 3 discussions, we'll focus on these pillars and give a high level view. So starting with the first one, environmental sustainability. So this is around the ecological integrity and ensuring that is maintained. So that considers all of Earth's environmental systems and making sure they're kept in balance. This involves a reduction of carbon footprints, water usage, non-compostable packaging and wasteful processes, which are all key elements of a manufacturing supply chain. If positive change can be made in this pillar, then it can be cost effective for many businesses and play an important role in their environmental sustainability. I feel this is kind of the default response when we start talking about the topic of sustainability, but actually there's a far bigger, broader picture that we must consider, which takes us on to the second point, which is around economic sustainability. So this is around human communities across the globe can maintain their independence and have access to resources for the longer term. So this is about providing incentives to businesses and other organisations that still adhere to all sustainability guidelines, and a business must be profitable and produce enough revenue to be successful throughout time and prepared for the future. So that's about reinvestment into specifically sustainable initiatives. So rather than making money at any cost, companies should adapt and generate profit by following a far more sustainable approach. The third point then is around social sustainability, and this is actually the point that we're focused on today, and that's around humans and the basic necessity for people. There's many topics under this pillar, but it's around protecting the health of our people from pollution, fair working conditions, maintaining basic access to resources without compromising the quality of their life and their pay. This pillar also focuses around education, and that's around educating people about sustainability and educating them to have a positive impact from sustainability in the future. So sustainability comes down to preparing for the future generation for the success, maintaining healthy living. Without even knowing it, this is everybody, and we all have a role in developing the current environmental and social circumstances. We all need to adapt and we need to embrace the change, and from that we can create a sustainable and successful future for all. Okay, so what is OMRON's outlook on social sustainability? So as OMRON, we've always believed in creating a better world and contributing to a better society. And actually this year, we celebrate our 90th birthday. At OMRON, we follow what we refer to as the OMRON principle, where actually it states our mission is to improve lives and contribute to a better society. So hopefully that makes it clear. OMRON is very much aligned to social sustainability. However, it's also worth noting that this is not a new mission with OMRON. And actually this has been our mission since 1959. And this is very much our compass, so all our activities on a day-to-day basis are very much taken into consideration, those principles. Breaking that down into a kind of a more detailed level, what does it actually mean practically? OMRON takes its role within the manufacturing sector very seriously. That's both here, UK and Ireland, but also on that wider global context. We consistently listen and look to the manufacturing sector trends to try to answer the questions on what technology is needed in the future, and that is very much aligned to solving sustainability challenges of today, but also further ahead in the next 5 to 10 years. Education within this is so important. We continue to drive forward many initiatives to support this. An example of that locally is we promote and participate in many STEM activities. Our goal is this to both educate but also inspire the next generation of engineers. The wider skills required to really solve the sustainable challenges of tomorrow exist from the young engineers. So working in automation, day-to-day engagement with such technology as AI and robotics is really quite exciting, and painting that picture for engineers of tomorrow is a role that we take seriously and we want to do more of to really take that positive impact up another level. So we also need to accelerate that journey and really support sustainable manufacturing landscape. So we work extensively linking industry and education together. An example of that will be a food manufacturer who has a sustainable challenge with maybe reducing plastics. We link them with a university and OMRON as the third party, and we work together, taking that challenge right the way through the process to solving it as a solution to really impact in a positive way. So hopefully with those examples, it's clear the importance of social sustainability in the wider sustainability context. So if we can, and as a collective, we need to do more in the social sustainability space, which when the demands within the economic and environmental space can be achieved, which ultimately drives and makes a better world for all.